At the end of each trimester, teachers need to enter in standards and comments. Standards can be entered in either through PowerSchool Teachers. If instructions are needed, please view the Entering Standards through PowerSchool Teacher video or through the online Gradebook. All teachers have to enter in all comments through the Gradebook. This video will show you how to enter in standards and comments through the Gradebook. The first focus will be on how to enter standards through the Gradebook. There are 3 different ways that standards can be entered through the Gradebook. The first way is to grade each individual standard with each assignment. After opening your Gradebook and selecting the class that you would like to create your assignment for, you click on the plus sign. You create an assignment. Before clicking on the word Save, you want to click on the Standards tab. Then what you can do is link to one or multiple standards for that assignment. In this case, we will enter in Application and choose Conduct. From there, you click Save to save the assignment, click the X to close out that window, and then you can go and grade your assignment. Once the assignment has been graded for each of the students, click on the S to expand the window, and the standards that you wish to have linked are there. To grade each of those standards, you right-click on an empty box, scroll down to Grades, and choose the assignment, the standard grade. Again, right-click, choose Grades, and choose the standard grade. You would do this for each of the standards that you would like to have associated and for each of the students. Once that has been completed, click on the word Save. It'll save your assignment grade and your standards grade. Click on the S to close out that expansion, and the information is there. Another way that assignments and standards can be completed is through linking your standards with your assignment grades. The way you do this is open up your gradebook. First, you need to set up linking your standards. Go to Tools, scroll down to Preferences, scroll over to Standards, it's the Standards tab, and at the bottom one, you want to check Allow Assignment Scores to auto-calculate the assignment standard scores. Then you will need to pull down Default for New Assignments, and you want to start Checked for Auto-Calculation. Click on there, and you select OK. You only need to set this up one time on your gradebook, so once it is set up for future use. Even for the next school year. Set it up one time. Then what you do is you click on a class that you want to create an assignment for, click on the plus sign, create your assignment. Before you click on the Save button, you want to click over to the Standards tab. And you see over here on the right-hand side, this box is checked. It says Use Assignment Score to calculate standard scores. If the box is not checked, just go ahead and check the box. If you want to uncheck the box, you can. What that would mean is that the assignment and the standards will not be linked. You would have to grade them separately. And then choose what standards you would like associated with that assignment. In this case, I will choose all 3, Effort, Conduct, and Application. I click on the word Save. I click on the X to close out that box, and then I just go ahead and grade the assignment. To check to make sure that your standards have been auto-linked or auto-calculated, you can click out that little S, and as you see, the standards are associated with what that grade is. Now if the student, let's say this student here got a 1 out of a 10 on their assignment, but their effort, they put in all the effort that they could, it's just they didn't understand it, you could right-click on that, click on Grades, and change that standard grade to another grade. Click on the word Save to save the assignment grade and the standard grades, and then click on the S to close out that expansion. The final way that standards can be entered into the online gradebook is to bypassing creating an assignment. This is particularly good for the grades 1 and 2 teachers. Just click on the word Final Grades. You'll see over here on the left-hand side, there are 3 different standards, Effort, Conduct, and Application in blue and green. And then you'll see that there is right where my mouse is hovering, there is like a bold line. The standards to the left of that bold line are the standards that will show up on the progress reports. So you can just, instead of creating any assignments, particularly for grades 1 and 2, or if you don't link your assignments at all to standards, you just give them a final grade for their standards. It's the same as we did before. You can right-click on the box, go to grades, and give them a standard grade. If you want to do the entire class at one time, right-click on a box, go down to Fill Scores, and then you just choose what score you would like everybody to get. And on the top, you says you can students with no grade, so it'll fill in all the students that don't have a grade in there, or replace all. That would overwrite any grade that is in that box. We'll just do students with no grades right now, and we click OK, and as you see, it's there. Then we can go back in, right-click on the student, and change that standard. So if majority of the class has the same standard, then the autofill, again, it's right-click, fill scores. This would be faster than going to each student individually, and then just changing the students who are an anomaly. After you have done that, you want to make sure you click on the word Save, and your standards are saved. These are the standards that will print on the progress report. Now, all teachers need to enter in all of their comments through the online gradebook. Comments are limited to 2, and if a negative comment is given, then a positive comment has to be given to offset it. When entering comments, you need to make sure that you are in the correct term. You are in the correct reporting term up here. Your reporting term has to be either trimester 1, trimester 2, or trimester 3. And in this case, we're going to use example for trimester 1. So make sure the reporting term says T1. If not, you need to drop this down and give it the correct term. To enter in a comment, you click on a class that you would like to enter your comment for. You go over to where it says T1 Final Grade column. Click on anywhere in that column for a student and double click with your left mouse button 2 times. What you want to do is click on the Comment tab. Drop down the box where it says District Comment Bank. And here are all the comments. There are 472 comments. Comments must be used from this bank. You cannot type in your own comment. Comments can be filtered by each of the columns. You can filter by code from the highest number down to the lowest number. They can be filtered by comment alphabetically, A through Z or Z through A. They can be filtered by category. Category is the names of the classes, except for we do have general comments. You don't want to comment filter by type or favorites because all of the types are districts. Or you can find a comment. In this case, we want to type in the word, I want to type in the word general. I want to pull up all of the general comments. If I was an art teacher, I could type in the word art and pull in all of the art comments or anything that had an ART in it. In this case, I will do general again. To enter in my comments, I see first it says students right here. This is the student I'm going to enter their comment for. Reporting term, it reminds you that you are in the T1 reporting term. If that is wrong, again, you need to change it up there where it says reporting term. And then what you want to do is just click on the name of the comment. Works to potential, I want to choose that comment. I hit insert selected. You don't have to put a space. You don't have to enter. You don't have to click the enter. I want to go to maybe, let's say, technology. Uses technology to locate information. I want to choose that comment for this student. I click on that comment. I hit insert selected. I don't have to hit close. If I clear, that clears out the comments. I do want to go to the next student. So I just hit the down arrow right there. Brings me right down to the next student. Uses in technology to enhance learning. Insert selected. And then I say to myself, you know, I really like that comment. I think I might use that comment for a lot of my students. then what I can do is click on the star next to favorites. And as you notice that the arrow, the star then turns into a golden star. What this is your favorites. So now if you choose, let's say 15, 20 comments that you're going to use for all of your students, just about all of your students, let's say, you can click on the word District Comment Bank, pull down what's called My Comment Bank, and just the comments that you have said are your favorites are there. So now you no longer have to scroll through 472, 475 comments. Your favorites are there. You can always choose a comment that is in your favorites, or you can always go back, go to the District Comment Bank, and choose other comments. Once you have entered comments for your entire class, again by clicking the down arrow, click on the word Close. To verify that your comments are there, next to the grade for the student, you will see that there is a C. If you don't have a grade here, let's say you're just entering final grades, the C will still populate. The C will still show up. The C is there. If there's a C there, that means those are the comments that will print on the progress report. Once you have completed the class, you want to click on the word Save, and your comments are finished. So in this video, we learned the 3 different ways to enter in your standards through the online gradebook. And we also learned how to enter in your comments through the online gradebook.